So we're here to start the biggest reforestation program in human history. We've started planting trees 8 years ago. We as children and youth, and also the UN together with Wangai Maathai, and since 2011 we're working together. We've already planted 14 billion trees, and 1.5 billion are already pledged and will be planted. And we have the big global goal of planting 1 trillion, 1,000 billion trees, which would be a quarter of the global human-made CO2 emissions.
So it says, if all insects were to disappear within the next 50 years, all life forms would flourish, and if all humans disappear in the next 50 years, everything would end. Hi everyone, I'm 19 years young Yugratna from India. As of now, I'm serving as the youth board for Plan for the Planet and also working with TUNZA, which is the unit of United Nations Environment Program. Throughout these 19 years of my life, I've seen Himalayas melt. I've seen River Ganges being reduced to its worst. I've seen COPs reaching agreement but not being implemented. I've seen United Nations Environment Assembly last year and what happened to it.
We have several development initiatives like the industrialization, development of the agriculture sector, and even the infrastructure. Several development activities happening, and as a result of such developments, there are quite huge pollution which is coming from the industries and the greenhouse gases being emitted from such initiatives. But it appears that no one is paying a look at the impact which these activities are having on the environment. Everyone is interested in maximizing the profits, in developing the economies, but little attention has been put on the conservation of our environment.
My name is Bren. I am 14 years old from Seattle, Washington, and in my hometown, people are angry. They are demonstrating against Shell because we know that if Shell is allowed to drill in the Arctic, there is a 75% chance of a major spill, and this will destroy delicate Arctic ecosystems. However, there is a 100% chance of a global catastrophe. Shell knows that if they burn all the Arctic oil, we will be facing more than 6 degrees of warming worldwide.
I want to tell you, in my country, we see the destruction for the climate change and global warming. The young people now in my country see all this like a nightmare, because my country is bigger and we lose many things, like a food, like a forest and jungle.
My name is Giovanni, I'm from Sardinia, Italy. I'm 15 years old and I've been member of Plan for the Planet since 2011. When I came across the story of Felix, I heard about global warming, but I wasn't aware about its complexity, because according to the press, this was an abstract problem far from everyday reality. Unfortunately, it isn't. It's a tangible problem that we, the young, and in particular the adults, cannot neglect. I don't want to see my future irreparably messed up by your egoism, and this is why I'm involved in the fighting against climate crisis.
That is why, over the next 5 days, during our Youth Summit, we will be working on a manifesto which will serve as an input to coming discussions such as G7 Summit, the Bilderberg Conference, and the Climate Summit in Paris, which is going to happen at the end of this year. Thank you.